Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful Friday morning we have here. Hard to believe, but this is the last day of August, which means we're kind of saying goodbye to summer. It's been a wonderful summer. I just want to say thank you to those who have helped us make many of our activities during this summer such a success. We had a great time with movies in the park. There were wonderful crowds there. Each night we did that and we enjoyed one another. I'm just grateful for everybody who put time and effort into making sure that those happened and were a real blessing to our community. Also, Chubbuck Days was a wonderful success. Probably the biggest challenge we had was Saturday afternoon. It got into the hundreds, and so I think people got a little warm and went home a little early, but it was a good time and just really express appreciation for everybody who came and participated and helped us put those on. They were a lot of fun. Now, with the coming of fall, there's some fun things that are coming. I just want to invite everybody to be aware that tonight at 5:30 up at the Mini Dome, they will be, I guess it's the Holt Arena. I'm still old school and call it the Mini Dome, but they will be doing a ribbon cutting for I Love ISU Week. For those of you who may not be aware of what that is, it's a time when many of us hit the phones and try to get people to contribute to scholarship funding for those who will attend Idaho State University. What a great opportunity for us to make sure and sustain and support those students in their efforts to increase their education. So if you can, come up to the Dome and participate with that. And right after the ribbon cutting, ISU will play their first football game. Also, starting today, the Eastern Idaho State Fair begins for the next week. And just encourage you all to make your trek to Blackfoot and enjoy the many activities and fun time that we'll be having there. But as we prepare for fall, these are some of the fun things that come about. And just grateful again for the wonderful and successful summer and summer programs we were able to have. I want to make you aware that we have City Council meetings this coming Wednesday, September 5th. They will be at 4 and 6 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, we will be having a study session. We're going to be talking about fiber in our community. We're also going to be talking about a user fee that we have been doing studies on, and you might want to come out and see the results of some of those studies and the things that we're going to be talking about using in the near future in our community. And then at 6 o'clock, we will have a full council meeting. There's some zoning things that are going to be talked about. We'll also be talking about some of the annexation possibilities we have in our community in the near future. So again, if you'd like to come and participate, that's Wednesday, September 5th at 4 for the study session and 6 o'clock for the full council meeting. Yesterday, I participated with the Eastern Idaho Economic Development Forum. And what this was a group of people all the way from Rexburg down to the Pocatello area who got together, who have economic development in what they do. Many different organizations came together, and the idea there was for us to make sure and collaborate, make sure we're not duplicating efforts, that we're coordinating with each other, and using particularly the public dollars that we are using to promote development in our community in the wisest way that we could. And it was a wonderful meeting. We've set up to have a follow-up meeting with that, but I'm grateful for those who've come together to make sure that we're using the dollars that we have to bring the greatest benefit to our area. A lot of people were involved in that meeting. Let me report to you on our Siphon Highline. I've received quite a few questions as to when Siphon and Highline intersection will be functioning again. And we are expecting by the 1st of November that will be a functional intersection. We'll have the signals in and everything, so we can look forward to that. Also, I want to talk to you a little bit about Country Acres. That's a project we've been doing for 2 years. It's in its winding up phases, and my understanding is substantial completion will be mid-September. What substantial completion means is that the roads will be in, it'll be functional, we'll be able to use it completely, but they'll probably be the end of October before the project is totally complete. But again, it will be totally functional and a substantial completion mid-September. And we're just grateful for all those who put in a lot of time and effort to make sure that happens. We're going to have the opportunity to have a medical complex in our community. Met with the individuals who were bringing that to us yesterday, and they had some really exciting things to tell us. It's going to be fun as we're able to roll some of this out. You need to understand that there are non-disclosure agreements that we have signed. We can't talk too much about them. But the main thing I want to make sure the community is aware of at this time, they actually will be having their groundbreaking, the first one for their first building, the 21st of September. They want to make this a little different groundbreaking. They don't want it just to be a few dignitaries out there with shovels turning a little dirt. They truly want to invite the community. Now, I don't have a lot of detail on it yet, but that will be coming. They'll be getting that to us, and they'll be putting it out so the public knows. But I want you to put this on your calendar on the 21st of September. That's 3 weeks from today. Come out and participate with that groundbreaking over on Knutson and Hawthorne. It's such an exciting time, and they truly want to make sure that we all understand that this is going to be something that's going to benefit our whole community, and it truly is going to be a community medical complex. So again, 21st of September, a big groundbreaking over there. Put it on your calendar and come out and participate with us. As many of you are aware, some of you might not be, with our budget this year, as we've had the discussions, we've recognized that we've had a lot of facility needs in our community. And we have passed a budget that has been able to get us going on that. And I think the most exciting thing with this is we're going to make this trek not asking for any bonding at all. We're going to be able to fund this with our normal budgeting process, and we're excited about that. Let me tell you a little bit about what that looks like. We are in the process now of getting started to build a new city hall and a new animal control facility. We will also be looking at a police headquarters renovation and building a new fire station. Very exciting things that are going to happen in our community. These are needs that we've been aware of for some time, and we're so grateful that the work has gone into play to make sure that we're able to get going on these processes. So again, keep yourself in tune so that you can see as these things happen. They truly will be a benefit to our community, and these are things that, particularly with the growth that we expect to come, these are things that are really vital for us to get going on. And we're just grateful that we're able to have a road forward to start those processes at this time. And lastly, I just want to mention again that we are in the process of trying to develop a downtown for the city of Chubbuck. That's going to be quite a process, and we expect that can be very successful, but we're going to want the community to be involved in this. I'm in the process now of putting together a downtown committee that can help us with businesses as well as our regular citizens to come in and talk to us about the things they'd like to see in a Chubbuck downtown. It's really exciting as we've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of professionals along these lines. They've given us some great advice. We see some wonderful things going forward. But again, we're hopeful that in creating a downtown for the city of Chubbuck, we can create a place that people will want to be at and participate with. So wonderful things that will be happening in our community in the near future. Again, stay tuned. Make sure you're aware of the things that are happening and participate fully. Grateful for all that you do in our community to make this a great place to live, and we'll see you next week.